in the game.
Welcome to a conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 21st ranked team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. the Trojans will kick it away to get this game going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Michigan Wolverines offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus...
They're going to run it here. Breaks an open space. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Boy, a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a... From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Continues to fight for yards. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Looking for a gap. It's Jordan. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to throw. It's Mayava. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And there's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And here comes a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. That takes a big bounce and rolls. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Lane. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. The shotgun running play call. He's got the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counter.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
3rd down play for this offense. Breaks free. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Contact as he let the ball go.
The quarterback did all he could.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
End zone ahead. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. And the Trojans hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. To throw, it's Maeva. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Wow, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Breaking free at midfield. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Trojans pick up enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
The receiver makes the catch.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And the ball rolls dead. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Maeva. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside, created enough space back to the inside, and there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Catch made on the left side, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Back to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
USC.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. He hands it off from the gun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Catch made on the right side. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Running with purpose. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Running out of time in the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Good enough for 1st down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Wide open downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
They'll try the ground game here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Grinding away with a running game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important second down play coming up. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here we go on 4th down. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there, backs him up 10. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.